The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Bringing Sports College Football, I'm Chris Stock, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. This college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's caught. It's Nowacki. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Back in motion now. Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Fowler. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and goal, try to run it in.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Clemson's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
A handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled. Coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense maintaining the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Flanagan. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Pressure is coming. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there, just missed him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Trying to create here on the move. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A second down after that completion. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense could do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Finds his man. It's Gillespie. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Zero running run. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Here the defense was committed to... run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Across the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker. Inches away from it. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The tight end has got it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. These guys
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes in the end. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Great cut there. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Some strong run defense there makes it second and 10 now from the 25. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. They set a second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. They'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's got room to run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice game.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and
10. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Let's fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They bring the punter onto the field now.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And this one is caught. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught off the deflection. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Headed for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Second down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Well, he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they